Welcome back, everyone, to more BallyDung Wrestling's WrestleWave. This next match is for the hardcore title, and here comes Stone Cold Steve Austin, and the fans are excited, and Stone Cold driving that ATV around the ringside area. So that the fans got to be a little bit careful, and Stone Cold's got to be careful he doesn't break down the barricades. We've seen the barricades knocked down a number of times, but I mean, that ATV, if he runs over a fan or something, that could be a big, big lawsuit. But Stone Cold here, I guess, is going to be the special guest referee for this next contest. So, I mean, earlier in the night, Edge and Sheamus, the hardcore champion Sheamus, got into a little bit of a fight. But that matchup, I guess, was not signed. Edge was assigned to do something else, as Sheamus and Edge were separated from their fight that they had. And Sheamus, I guess, for possibly starting the little confrontation, the fight with Edge, the brawl that they had. He's been put in a matchup for the hardcore title, and I heard the competitor that he is facing is a very good competitor, someone that was on the pre-show, did a pretty good job in the Battle Royal, and I guess Sheamus, this will be, I think, his first defense of the hardcore title since winning it over Dude Love. And Dude Love, of course, won the title in the Battle Royal to crown the new hardcore champion. And then Sheamus got a matchup on the next 24/7, won the title, and now he's got to defend it here tonight, here at WrestleWave. So Sheamus has got to be happy that he's at least on the card here for WrestleWave, because a lot of competitors here at BallyDung Wrestling want to get on the WrestleWave card, and there are so many matches here tonight, so many things that are going on here at WrestleWave. It's hard to keep track of everything at once, but I guess the hardcore title matchup will be quite interesting, because Claire said she wanted to see hardcore action. She wanted to see good matches. She wanted to see all those extreme matches that weapons are used and everything. I mean, despite the fact that most matches in BallyDung Wrestling have been no disqualification, I mean, this matchup, this title is one of the few titles that I think somebody could win it at any given time. I mean, you could win it backstage if you attack the champion and get the victory, but Ken Shamrock, he wants to win a title, I guess. He's won some titles in his career, but I don't know if he was ever a hardcore champion, but there we see the logo about the hardcore title being on the line. Stone Cold showing off that belt, and I guess there's some history and lineage behind the hardcore title, but that's not something that we need to get into right now, as this matchup is starting off. Ken Shamrock was going for a high-risk maneuver a little early there, and Sheamus holds a record for, I believe, the brogue kick. He holds the record for the shortest title matchup, I think, on a big event somewhat of the shortest. I mean, it was somewhat long with the entrances and a kick out. It was somewhat longer than I think what was planned, but that brogue kick, I thought that was going to be it. But Shamrock now with a sleeper hold, but Shamrock surviving a brogue kick. I don't think Dude Love was able to survive that, but Shamrock wearing a little bit of his old school attire. I believe that was the same attire he wore when he debuted in professional wrestling. I could be wrong, but it looks somewhat similar if it's not the same type of outfit. And Shamrock just fired up here and trying to really take out Sheamus in the early going, and these sleeper holds and these submission maneuvers, I think, are the way to possibly take down Sheamus a peg or two. I mean, Sheamus trying to fire himself up, but you got to wonder in that brawl what that did to the psyche of Sheamus, if maybe it threw him off of his game, if maybe he's not thinking about this matchup, maybe he's still pissed off about what Edge did to him earlier. But Sheamus kind of incited that whole brawl in the ring by basically trying to backtalk to Edge and trying to show off and everything, and now looks like Ken Shamrock is really just taking advantage of his opportunity here tonight. And a big opportunity at that. Shamrock, sometimes he gets into that zone. He says he goes into a zone, and then when he's in that zone, he can't feel pain. He just wants to inflict punishment, and now it looks like he's going for a high-risk maneuver here, and a superplex from off the top rope. or a suplex off the top rope, whichever you want to say. And an elbow drop there to Sheamus. And Sheamus looks to be in a lot of trouble here as Shamrock is trying to take full control of this matchup. And Sheamus might be in trouble even more now so than he was earlier. And Shamrock, with that takedown there. And if this were a MMA type fight, I think Shamrock would be ahead clearly on points. And now Shamrock with a belly-to-belly suplex. And I think we've seen this before in his career. He's going now for that dreaded ankle lock, and he locks it in. Sheamus is in the center of the ring. He's in a lot of trouble, and he has no choice but to tap out. Ken Shamrock wins the Hardcore Championship. A big victory here for Ken Shamrock as he comes into WrestleWave, wins the Hardcore Championship from Sheamus. And I guess Sheamus now probably won't be too pleased about losing the Hardcore title, but there's not much he can do about it. He calls himself the Great White, but he was not too great tonight over Ken Shamrock. Congratulations to Shamrock on this big victory and proving why he calls himself the world's most dangerous man. And now he will be able to call himself the Hardcore Champion as he celebrates in the ring. Sheamus can't believe it, but he best believe it because that's what happened here tonight. Ken Shamrock, the new Hardcore Champion, and he'll probably celebrate for a long time. An epic victory, and Sheamus not very happy about it. We'll probably see these two fight again somewhere down the line.